back here at Anderson Arena as the Owls are up 39-32 at the break. And they'll get into their set. Mid-Continent will control here as they yo-yo dribble around here. This is Gilmore. He looks to shoot, and he does from downtown. Gilmore is good for three. A quick three by Gilmore. It cuts the Cougars' deficit to 4, 39-35 after Gilmore's three. Same starters both ways for both teams. This is Nutt. We're going to get a double dribble by Nutt. Got caught on his spearmint shoe there.
Spearmint shoe, got him again.
Owls up 4. They shot well in the first half. Hopefully they can continue. They were 37% from downtown and 50% from the field.
Did you ever think about it when you switch ends coming out of the locker room? That ever bother you? You didn't think about it?
I never thought about it, but knowing this place, there's no doubt in my mind that it's easier to make a basket on this end, on the left end, the way Mid-Continent's shooting.
Now, what is your rationale for that statement? Here's a shot by Burgess. He missed it. Shot was altered by Bradshaw.
My rationale is when people come in the gym, they mainly come in the main door. And when they just want to shoot free throws or three-pointers, when they just have a shoot around, they all go to the basket that's the closest. So I think this rim is softer than the other rim. And just shooting on it, I can tell. And I think that's the reasoning, though.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Craig McAndrews breaking down the baskets.
So would you rather have the softer rim in the first half or second half?
I'd rather have it in the second half. Here's Thomas, a long three, back iron, rebounded by Bradshaw, a behemoth of a human being. 39-38. Mid-Continent trying to get back in it. Wheeler a three, no good. Rebound, Nutt. He snatched it over two Cougars. Now he dribbles to Burgess in the corner. Dribble drive in the lane. Counted in a foul. Blake Burgess.
He's going for a career night. He had a double-double in the first half, 17-10. Now, quick bucket there. He's looking to get to 20 here.
Burgess's free throw is no good. Rims out. Owls lead 41-38 as Mid-Continent's gotten back in this one. Coast-to-coast layup after the made free throw is good by Gilmore. Owls in the half court. They're up a point. We thought we would have a good night, and we do. Burgess to Nutt. Double teamed as Mid-Continent stays in this zone. Excuse me, they switch to a man. Here's the mayor, back to Thomas, puts it on the deck. He's fouled, no call. Gives it to Helly, nice spin move and a lefty layup's good. Give the assist to Seth Thomas. Elkins dribbles into the front court. Boy looks over this Owl zone. Here's Bradshaw, right elbow, they give it to him. Shot put in the lane, no good, rebounded by Helly. Here's Nutt, hesitation dribble, blows past Wheeler. Leaves it for Thomas. Three balls good. Seth Thomas knocks down a transition three. 6-40.
Thomas with 12 in the game now.
That's his fourth trifecta. Owls by half a dozen. 16:25 to play. They lob it inside right. Plays high-low with Bradshaw. Bradshaw jump hook fading away. Thomas in the low post. Helly the rebound, outlets to Burgess. Splits two defenders at midcourt and hands to Thomas on the left wing. Thomas finds Helly. Inside, up and under move. Good as he got around Bradshaw. Back-to-back buckets by Matt Helly, the junior from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Notre Dame High School. Wheeler, high post to right. Right's not even looking to take that to the hole. He had an opportunity there. Here's a three by Elkins. Brought rain. Long rebound by the mayor. Nice pass up ahead to Burgess. Finger good, and give the assist to Dontre Jenkins. Just like that. Owls on a 9-0 run. Make it 50-40 with 15:36 to play. Timeout, Mid-Continent.
Burgess with 21 in the game now. Wow, the seniors showing up. Thomas with 12. The other senior, Nutt, with 7. And Jenkins with 4 assists, the other senior. Senior night here at William Woods in Anderson Arena. Their last time at Anderson Arena. This timeout's brought to you by Sir Winston's. Get on down there. Good food, good drinks, and good people. 573-642-7733. Calling for any kind of banquet needs. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So the Owls on a 9-0 run to open up a 10-point lead here at Anderson Arena. As these seniors trying to bring home a victory their last night playing in the Helen Stevens Complex. Seniors, we mentioned them several times. Jonathan Nutt, 5'9", out of Palmyra, Missouri. Seth Thomas, number 44, hometown Hannibal, Missouri. Played at Cuba High School, a 6'5" swingman. Blake Burgess, number 1, from Jacksonville, Illinois, a 6'4" forward. And Dontre Jenkins, a 6'2" guard from New Madrid, Missouri. So congratulations to all those seniors for their contributions. Now the Owls will be in a full-court press. Wheeler breaks pressure to Gilmore. Lobs back to Wheeler. Gilmore dribbles to the corner. He's hounded by Burgess. Out front to Elkins. Bruce wants a lob. Now they get it to Wheeler. Down the lane. Skip to Gilmore. 3-ball. No good. And Gilmore, he has a green light to fire the threes. And he is shooting 15% on the year. He didn't have to for the mayor, and he's fouled. Coast to coast, Dontre Jenkins.
Old veteran still got a couple tricks up his sleeve, doesn't he?
I hope so. The Owls are coming down the stretch here. They're going to need him. Jenkins breaks into the scoring column. He'll have a chance in low-fast point play. Owls now on an 11-0 run. Hopefully make it 12 with this free throw. Free throw is missed, but the long rebound to Nutt. And he's going to be fouled on the sideline by Gilmore. So everything going the Owls' way here the last 2 minutes.
Just under 15 minutes here to play. Owls up 12.
Well, there's a few cats on the end of that Mid-Continent bench. Looks like they're about ready to go to sleep. I wish we could get a camera on them.
One guy's sprawled out, ain't he?
They look like they're on the front row of a biology class.
I've been in biology class a couple times.
You just never been on the front row.
I like biology so much I had to take it twice.
Good for you. You're not taking any more than that.
Wasn't by design. Yeah.
I bet you never sat on the front row in biology.
All we had to, junior college. Had no choice.
Junior college, not for juniors. Here's Nutt. Layup's good.
There's been a couple guys got 3 years of junior college.
Oh, man, that's a nasty spill as Elkins was tripped up from behind. And he comes up hobbling as he was racing into the front court. Inadvertent contact, and he took a nasty spill. He hobbles to the bench, and the training staff headed that way. They've had a busy evening here at Anderson Arena.
Referee's getting hurt.
They spend a lot of time wiping up perspiration from the floor. Big fella Bruce fires a 3, no good. Rebound Burgess.
He told him respect it.
Coach Parrott right in front of him. I think you had no. Oh, Nutt with a layup. He shakes up Walker and Wheeler.
Nutt now with 11 in the game. 3 seniors in double digits here tonight at Anderson Arena.
Owls on a 15-0 run. He Here's Bruce. Jump hook in the lane is good. He splashed it home as he found a hole in that Owl zone. 56-42, 13:40 to play. Boy, I treated my to a Wendy's burger. I was almost late getting back to the mic. Wendy's, one of our sponsors, and they did me right during the halftime.
You got a single or a double?
I was a double. I quit in elementary school. The only reason there wasn't a triples because they didn't have any.
You could have made a quad in there. Could have stacked them.
I think I got the last double.
You know, you've seen a couple people. You've been around a couple people that are veterans around the dinner table. You've seen people fold pizzas in half. Put a quad on them.
You stick around, you see it all. There's Burgess. Really good. He stays on fire. He now has 24 to go to the double. We still have 13-10 to play. Wow. Bruce, right elbow, high post. This is Walker to Wheeler. 3-ball, no good. Rebound as Jenkins takes it away from Bruce. Gets it to Nutt. Hands to Helly. Reverse layup, no good. Wheeler comes out. He gets it up ahead to Gilmore, who will flush it with two hands. Mr. Gilmore.
Not very big. He went up got that pretty easy.
Perfecting the art of the cherry pick. They refer to as cherry picking in Omaha, Nebraska.
For you just listening now, we announced it in the women's game, but our men and women indoor track season both brought home first place medals. You can call them medals, plaques. I've been hearing medals a lot.
First place.
First place. Both men and women's track and field teams. Oh, that is 3 years in a row indoor, so a three-peat by the William Woods Owls. Congratulations to Coach Daniel Radquick and his staff and all his athletes. So awesome job. Went up to went to Principia College for their conference title and brought home the hardware for men and women. So congrats to them on the three-peat.
Awesome achievement. Free throw's good as our partner was rightfully praising our track teams. Gilmore went to the hole and was fouled hard from behind by Burgess. He hits the first free throw and he'll get a second. (59-45), Owls by 14. 12-13 to play in the game. Free throw's good.
Nate Pittner into the game. Clayton Kushaw into the game, and Ryan Hill into the game. Jenkins and Burgess will stay at the 12-minute mark. Owls up 59-46.
Owls in the half court. This is Hill. A little more aggressive. Bounce pass, corner Burgess. He blows by the Cougars defense, but the shot's blocked by Bruce. Bruce has been a presence on the defensive end. Gilmore, top of the key, Walker. Back to Gilmore, quick three. It's good. He hits one. Makes it 59-49, and Craig, unless our stats are wrong, Joe Gilmore comes in shooting 15% from downtown. He hasn't been shy one bit.
I think that's wrong. He's got a good-looking stroke from downtown.
What is his night from downtown? Gilmore.
Tonight. Oh, Gilmore in the game has 15. I know he has at least 3 threes.
Here's Jenkins, top of the key. Bounce pass to Burgess. Back to the mayor. 3-ball. Good from the top of the key. A trifecta for Dontre Jenkins.
Gilmore is 3 of 8 from downtown.
That's a lot better than 15%.
Jenkins from downtown, though. I like to see that. I tell you what, I know I keep talking about it. These seniors have showed up. Jenkins with 5 in the game. Nutt with 11 in the game. Thomas with 12 in the game. And they're led by Burgess 24. So the seniors showing up in the scoring columns all over.
Timeouts brought to you by Sir Winston's. As all timeouts, get out of Sir Winston's on Business 54 and get some cold drinks, good food, good times. Sir Winston's, yes sir.
Yes sir. I'll set the Owls with Bittner, Kushaw, Burgess, Jenkins, and Hill. They're going to go to a 2-2-1 press. It looks like full court pressure here. Just maybe a man-to-man here.
Coach Tom, his jacket.
He got the yellow on tonight.
He does. You got it's a dirty white shirt. I've had a few of those, especially before I got married. I always took Johnny Cash's advice. My cleanest dirty shirt. Get it out of the hamper and throw it on. Little cologne, the way you go.
You used to have clip-on ties too.
Absolutely. I tell you the time I was at Logan Airport in Boston. It's before 9/11. Metal detector got my clip-on. I had to drop it in the bucket before I went through.
I bet your team got a kick out of that one.
But luckily there was only a few of them there with me. But yeah, the word spread quickly.
I don't know if I've ever wore a clip-on.
Oh, I think they're a great invention. Much easier to navigate than trying to tie a tie.
Clip-on tie. That's child's play.
I love it. And Ted Williams said, you don't have to wear a necktie if you hit 400. I never hit 400, so I've had one on a few times. I drove a limousine for 6 years. I had to put a tie in the morning about 4 o'clock.
Not 4 p.m. either.
No. Didn't get done to 4 p.m. at times, but 4 to 4 was a normal shift.
That'll get your day going.
Owls lead by 9. Nice to get a victory in the arena in their final home game. Here's Bittner down the lanes, call for steps. Took the extra one. Wesley Brown, 42.
He got called 4 times tonight for traveling.
He's not missing meals either. Big wrestler. He looks like my type of guy. Where's he from? He's from Jolton, Tennessee.
Right on you.
There's a 2-ball from Wes. I bet home cooking in Jolton, Tennessee.
You think?
You don't get that way eating lettuce. Here's a steal by Gilmore at the top. All the way in, he's hacked by Bittner. And let's see if they call it a flagrant. I hope not.
No.
Good job by Nate saving the bucket. They'll shoot 2. Gilmore's taking a beating as he goes to the hoop. Elkins is back in the game. That's good to see. He hobbled off earlier. Referee's getting more tired as they've wiped more sweat and water off this floor this evening than some custodians do in a lifetime. Towel's been out.
A lot of guys falling.
I always like the old school boxing matches when they throw in the towel.
Blake Burgess, when I told you he had different shoes on tonight, he's got the original Gary Payton, the gloves on. I know you remember him.
Oh, yeah, I like Gary Payton.
They said he was one of the best trash talkers in the league.
He could back it up.
He could defend, too. Gary, where do you go to college at? Oregon State.
Played for the great Ralph Miller.
Yeah.
Legendary coach.
Unbelievable. Well, that seemed like about 100 years ago when he was playing with the Supersonics. And Jordan, that was probably my favorite time in basketball.
Look at Bruce hammering the glass, and they'll head to the line, and Bruce now in double-digit rebounds. He has a dozen. Probably half of them have been his own. Give him credit.
Michael Jordan
sticking with it,
playing against them Supersonics. They had Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. Man. Can you name the other 3 started for the Sonics?
Who would you say?
Kemp and Payton.
Other Detlef Schrempf.
Yeah.
That's one of them. I like Detlef Schrempf.
He was Russian, wasn't he?
German. Yeah, he was a good one. He came over with another German named Christian Velp. Played at Washington.
Defensive foul on number 10, Joe Gilmore. His third.
Fouls on Gilmore. 62-54, Owls by 8.
Saldana, Lewis, Hill, Kusaw, and Bittner for the Owls in the game.
High pass, Hill it to Saldana on the left wing. As Coach Tata's got all his reserves in the game. Steal by Bruce into the front court. Pass stolen by Saldana, saved there to Walker. Dangerous play. Here's a three, good, as Elkins winds up at the top of the key three, and it's a 5-point game. Coach Tata's going to get a timeout, and he's going to get some of his regulars back in the game, I would say, as Mid-Continent's close 5 with 8:50 to play. So the Cougars on a run.
A lot of runs going on in this game.
A good old-fashioned shootout. 8:50 to play, 62-57, Owls lead. Timeout brought to you by Sir Winston's, as all timeouts. Go down to Sir Winston's, South Bay 54 in Fulton. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I mentioned these teams battling for a position in the AMC. There is a logjam in the middle of the conference. Owls 5-12, chasing Mid-Continent, who's 5-11, so they can leapfrog Mid-Continent with a win tonight. They're on a 5-point lead with 8:50 to play. You got those other starters for the Sonics?
No.
Michael Cage is started for the Sonics on that team. I know Detlef Shrimp was.
I know Detlef Shrimp was. Sean Kemp. I gotta go look at it now. That was 1994.
I don't think Michael Cage is a correct answer.
I don't believe you're right.
Michael Cage had a record for a while for most consecutive games in the NBA, games played. The big fella rocked the Jerry curl for years in the NBA. Here's P.J. Lewis into the paint, kicks to Ryan Hill, 3-ball, no good. Rebound Saldana. He saves it out front to Hill, into the paint, and he took the extra step. Good call by the official. The turnover will give it to Mid-Continent. We're interested to see here how long goes with his bench. He's got a red-hot Blake Burgess sitting over there. Seniors Jonathan Nutt, Seth Thomas, and Dontre Jenkins. Here's a three from Gilmore. Oh, he banked it home from the left wing. Oh, Al banked it home from the left wing.
You were right with Michael Cage. Sam Perkins. How do you forget about Big Smooth?
He came off the bench.
Big Smooth.
Nate McMillan was the other one.
Big Smooth. He still has the NBA record for most threes in an NBA game.
Forgot about Nate McMillan.
Wow.
Pride of NC State. Here's Bittner.
I haven't thought of Big Smooth.
Sleeping Sam Perkins.
Man, he was sleepy. I don't know why they call him Smooth. They should have called him Sleepy. Wow.
Yeah, Michael Cage always get a start and then he wouldn't play that many minutes. Hill rattles home the free throw. That's a big one. Gives him a 63-60 lead with 7:47 to play.
Trinity Valley Community College, Sean Kemp. He didn't attend the university, huh?
Free throw no good. Hill misses the second. I'd like to see what the schedule looks like right now. I'd like to see what the schedule was at Trinity Valley, wherever that is.
Last time I seen Sean Kemp, he was with the Orlando Magic in like 01-02. He was 350. He was struggling to get up and down the court.
When you find your children, every paycheck's a good paycheck.
Yeah.
Here's Elkins, top of the key.
Good line.
Gets the ruler runner way off the mark. Gets his own rebound. This is Gilmore. He hits a three, and then he talks some noise to the crowd that was right behind him. We're tied at 63. This is Hill. Now to P.J. Lewis into the paint. Kicks it back to Hill. He gets caught up in the air and turns it over. Gilmore to the bucket. Now to Elkins. Blocked from behind, but a foul. Foul is on P.J. Lewis, but he saved the bucket, and Mid-Continent senses momentum. They've gone on a run here to get this game tied. William Woods has led throughout the contest. Free throw is good, and Mid-Continent has a lead.
First lead of the night. At 7:02 mark, the Cougars take the lead.
It's the old saying, it's not who leads first, it's who leads last.
Man. Al's got a couple subs now back into the game. They're going to go back with three of the starters. Thomas, Jenkins, and Nutt into the game. Cushaw and Saldana will stay. He misses a second free throw. Al's down one at the 7-minute mark. 64-63.
It's nearly a travel, and it is a travel as the Mayor's pass caught Saldana off guard. He caught it, and then it knocked him off balance. It's an odd-looking play. 64-63, Mid-Continent. Owls need to stop, and they need to lose momentum. Wheeler surveys the zone defense to Elkins' right wing. Top of the key, Gilmore extended. Now Elkins right. Nice play by Kushel. He knocks it out of bounds as he deflected the low post entry. 13 seconds on the shot clock, and Mid-Continent will inbound from the corner sideline. Here's Gilmore. He gets it inbounds. Now Elkins will have it top of the key. He got it from Wheeler. Elkins pull up three. Good. He splashed it home. He used a pick from Bradshaw. 67-63. Mid-Continent leads, and Owls need a bucket. Jenkins down the lane, jump stop, hangs in the lane, no good. Rebound Wesley, and a foul called on the Owls. Excuse me, rebound was by Wheeler. And now Burgess will check back in the game with Helly and
go back to all five starters now back into the game for the Owls.
67-63. Mid-Continent leads 6:07. Blake Wheeler heads to the stripe. 6'1" junior from Manila, Arkansas. He hits the first free throw. 68-63. Wheeler rattles home a second, and they have their largest lead of the game, a half a dozen points. And now Mid-Continent will show some pressure. They get to Helly in the middle of the court. To Nutt. Picks up his dribble. Back to Nutt in the corner. Three ball. No good. Pinballed out. It's going to be off of Thomas and out of bounds. He wanted a call, but to no avail. I think the official got it right.
Owls down 6 minutes here to play.
Mid-Continent breaks pressure. Nearly a push-off versus Burgess. This is Bruce, top of the key. Elkins, he'll back it out. He moonwalks a dribble in those fluorescent green shoes. Now lob to Bruce, high post. Back, 12-footer, no good off the mark. Rebounded by Nutt. Jonathan with 4 rebounds to go with 11 points and a bad foul on the sideline by Bruce.
Take the 1-and-1.
He thought he was going to keep up with Nutt streaking down that sideline. He's sadly mistaken. Pictures are brought to you by Javier Ledesma. Javier, junior infielder on the baseball team who hails from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. He's doing the pictures, so if you have any compliments or complaints, it's Javier Ledesma on the camera. Long way from the DR, brother.
Second one is up and he misses it.
Good hustle by Burgess. It's going to be off Blake, throwing out of bounds. It'll be Mid-Continent ball. He was politicking for a call. Now the Owls will get into a full court pressure. Mid-Continent easily breaks the pressure, and they'll slow things down. They've gone to a more methodical pace since they've gained a lead here. Here's a steal by Nutt. He picked off the pass all the way to the bucket. Layup's good. Jonathan Nutt with a steal and a coast-to-coast drive to bring the Owls within 3. 59-66, just under 5 to play. I think it's too early for Mid-Continent to get passive with their half-court offense. Wouldn't you agree?
No doubt.
They don't understand it at all.
They've had good success running and getting some good shots, and now they're just slowing it down.
Elkins skips it to Gilmore in the corner, only 5 to shoot. Off-balance corner 3, splashed it home over Thomas. Good defense by Seth Thomas. That's a tough shot.
Gilmore's got 28. You told me before the game you're shooting 15%.
I could only read what they give me. Here it is.
You should have me
Burgess.
51.
Talk to Ben Mazzara on that one. Here's Burgess.
I think they had the 5 and 1 ball.
I agree.
About 50% from downtown tonight.
It's a coming out party. It's 15% on the year. Burgess hits one off though to make it 72-68. Blake Burgess, 26 points to go with 12 boards as the senior has certainly showed up on senior night. Here's Bruce down the lane, double clutch, hand, no good, gets his own rebound. Putback is good, and Bruce continues to do his own dirty work. More than half his rebounds have been his own shots. Here's Burgess, left wing, puts it on the deck. Kicks to Thomas, 3-ball. Good, give the assist to Blake Burgess. And a full timeout is called by Mid-Continent as Thomas's 3 gets the Owls within 74-71 with 3:23 to play.
This timeout's brought to you by Sarah Winston's 573-642-7733. Get on down there or give them a call. Any kind of catering need, great food, great drinks, and good people. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Owls down 3, 3:23 here to play.
The barn is on fire here at Anderson Arena. It's going to come down to the end, and we've had so many close games here with the Owls. I'd like to see them come out on top this evening on senior night.
No doubt. Burgess with 26, Nutt with 14, Thomas with 15. All 3 top scorers for the Owls and seniors tonight. And Gilmore is leading the game with 28. Let's see what he's shooting from downtown right now. He was 3 of 8 in the first half. He is on fire. Gilmore is 7 for 13 from downtown tonight.
According to his stats, he only had a dozen coming into tonight in 26 games.
Hey, if it is good for him, he's on fire tonight.
Good years. He might want to transfer. Zach, he's only a junior. If he's coming close to equaling the season total at Anderson Arena, maybe he'll be interested in coming all over and joining the Owls.
No doubt.
I'd have to get him some new shoes if he came over to play for me. Those orange rags he's wearing, that's not gonna work.
7 of 13 from downtown. I'll let him wear any kind. He can wear the shoes on his ears.
They're barefooted.
Whatever.
3:20 to play. Wonderful. A great Hall of Famer, Irvin Magic Johnson, calls it winning time. That's exactly what it is. Here's Gilmore back out front to Elkins. Elkins now, and again, they're just sucking the basketball. They get it to Bruce at the high post, now to Gilmore for 3. No good, he missed out. Rebound skied for and controlled by Jenkins. Out with the Nutt. He finds Burgess right through his hands and out of bounds. A good look by Jonathan Nutt. It's right through Blake's hands, and he hasn't done much wrong as he's having a career even 26 and 12. But that one was a layup opportunity.
Justin Wright has 2 points. If you remember, he had the first bucket of the game for the Cougars. I don't think he shot since.
It was an emphatic dunk.
He hasn't had anything since. He's a big guy, playing a lot of minutes.
And again, Mid-Continent will back out the half-court offense and take the air out of the ball. Excuse me, 3, back iron, no good. Rebound, Helly. Just as I was speaking about them taking their time, Elkins fired a 3. Here's Thomas, ball fake, now gets it to Jenkins. Right wing Nutt, back to Jenkins. Dribbles in the paint, now to Thomas. Skip pass to Nutt, right wing. Extended. Bounce pass Jenkins, 15 to shoot. Dontre into the lane, now to Nutt. Up fake, long two. No good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Burgess. Put back is good. Wait, Burgess, a big-time rebound in traffic. He lays it back up and in over a host of Cougars.
28 of them. 28 of them. 74-73. Burgess with 28, his career high in the Owls uniform.
This capacity crowd is getting into the game, chanting defense. Bruce to Wheeler for three. Hit it from the left wing. Blake southpaw downtown has 8 in the game, and none bigger than that trifecta from the left wing extended. 77-73. They've yet to award the points on a scoreboard. Here's Helly. Kicks it to Nutt down the lane. Layup good off the window. 77-75. And now Mid-Continent's bench is letting the official know. Scoreboard operators doing all they can, but you know they'll get away with that one. Should be set. I think the board is stuck for both teams. It should be 77-75. There they got it. Mid-Continent. Yeah, the scoreboard was stuck for both teams. Correct score is 77-75. Mid-Continent leads with 1:01 to play. Mid-Continent will inbound in front of the Owls bench after the scoreboard mishap. We're under a minute. Owls need to stop. They'll stay in that zone they've been in all game. This is Elkin. Wheeler will fire another three. God, he hit another three. 45 to play. Owls down by 5 and a timeout by Coach Tata and the Owls. Wheeler only 5 points with a minute and a half to go, and he's hit 2 gigantic three-pointers to give Mid-Continent an 80-75 lead with 45.2 seconds to play. Timeout brought to you by Sir Winston's. We've been talking about them all night. Sir Winston's timeout sponsor for William Woods. Get down to Winston's on South Business 54. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 45 seconds, down 5. Both teams are in the 1-1 from here on out.
Owls need to draw up a play where they can get a look, either a quick 2 or an open 3. They have some weapons. Obviously, Nutt and Burgess, their 2 leading scorers on the season, and both are an inside-outside threat. See what Coach Tata draws up coming out of the timeout. Plenty of time left. Owls will inbound on the sideline at midcourt. They get it into Jenkins, who drills between the circles. Mid-Continent in the zone that they've been playing most of the second half. Here's Nutt, 35 seconds. Thomas puts it on the deck, skips it to Burgess. He'll fire a 3, air ball, rebounded by Thomas. Gets it back out to Jenkins. Now to Nutt, dribble drive, kicks to Thomas, corner 3. Good, he splashed it home. 80-78, Seth Thomas. A big offensive rebound to save the possession. And then a skip pass that he received in the corner. He launched a wide open 3 and knocked it down. 21.6 to play. Owls down loose. We smelt a barn burner right from the start.
P.J. Lewis will check into the game for the Owls. Down 2. I'll set it for you. Down 2, 21 seconds. Like I said, both teams are 1-1. And the Mid-Continent has 8 fouls and William Woods with 7. Ryan Hill will check into the game. So they look to go a little pressure and foul right away. Go for a steal and foul, I would say.
If you're going to foul, Edric Bruce is your man, as he is shooting 64% from the stripe. He is their worst foul shooter of the Cougars that are in the. They will probably have near the basketball, even though 63% is not an awful percentage, but it is the lowest of the 5 Cougars that are on the court for Coach Parrott. Owls will be in the chest defense, denying the ball, and a timeout by Wheeler. A good timeout as he could not inbound the basketball. Mid-Continent will get the ball back same exact spot after a 30-second timeout.
Timeout's brought to you by Sir Winston's. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. These teams playing right down to the wire just as they did in Mayfield, Kentucky on the campus of Mid-Continent University on January 16th. The Cougars were victorious 65-62. Owls looking to get even with a little home cooking. They trail 80-78, 21.6 seconds to play. They went man-to-man all over the court. They are not guarding the passer. They're trying to double. Now they throw a home run ball to Bruce. Fouling. You got fouling. No foul called. They play keep away, and now they foul Wheeler, and Wheeler will head to the stripe, and they had a chance to foul Bruce, who we had mentioned is the foul shooter for Mid-Continent. Instead, Blake Wheeler heading to the stripe. Wheeler only 10 of 14 on the year. He's only attempted 14 free throws, primarily a perimeter player, but he is 71% on the season. So not a lot of experience standing on the stripe, but a decent percentage.
Big free throws here for sure.
If he hits one, you're still in good shape. It's a one-possession game. First free throw's good. Hits the second one, it makes it more difficult. It'll be a two-possession game outside of something crazy. Wheeler, one dribble, he launches the second, and it's good. And those were clean as he didn't even hit the rim with either one of them. Here's Jenkins. He pushes it up court, gets it to Thomas. He'll fire a quick three, short off the iron. Rebounded by Wheeler, and he's fouled. As Thomas was short with the three. It was a long three. He had to take it as time was running out. 7.4 to play, and Wheeler's going to head back to the stripe. He will shoot two as the Cougars have moved into the double bonus. And Wheeler has saved his best for last. He's hit 2 3-pointers, and he's putting this game on ice from the stripe. Now the Owls will race it up court. They're down 6, 5 seconds to go. This will be Burgess from the corner. Three no good, and that'll do it as the horn sounds. And what a tough loss for the Owls as they fall to Mid-Continent 84-78 in a hard-fought game. As the teams shake hands in a display of sportsmanship at mid-court, we'll bring my partner Craig McAndrews back into the booth. Tough one, partner.
That's a tough one to swallow there. Oh, for Mid-Continent, 43% from the field, 44 from downtown, 71% from the stripe. They had 38 rebounds. They had 17 assists, 5 steals, turned it over 11 times, 2 blocks, committed 13 fouls, and they got 18 from their bench. For William Woods, they shot 52% from the field and 40% from downtown, 46 from the stripe. They had 36 rebounds, 10 on the offensive glass. They had 17 assists, 4 steals, 16 turnovers, 1 block, committed 15 fouls. They got 7 from their bench, so the Owls lose a tough one here at home in the last home game, 84-78. I'll turn it over to my partner, and he'll run down some individual stats.
Let's take a look at some numbers here for the participants. Blake Burgess led the Owls with 28 points to go with 13 rebounds. A 5 to a career for the senior from Jacksonville, Illinois. He's joined in double digits by Seth Thomas with 18, all of them coming from downtown, 6 of 12 shooting. from three-point land. They get 16 from Jonathan Nutt. Jonathan went over 1,000 points in his career earlier this season. He's leading the Owls in scoring, and he has 16 this evening. Owls get half a dozen from P.J. Lewis off the bench. They get 4 from Matt Helly, 5 from Dontre Jenkins, and a point from Ryan Hill. Rebound department again, it was a baker's dozen, 13 for Blake Burgess, and the mayor led him with 5 assists. For Mid-Continent, they get a red-hot performance from Gilmore as he has 28 points to lead Mid-Continent. He's joined in double digits, 16 from Reggie Elkins, 15 from Blake Wheeler, and he was clutched down the stretch, and a dozen from Edric Bruce. Bruce also led him in rebounding with 13. So there you have it. Owls fall by 6. A little misleading as it was back and forth all the way to the end. With the loss, William Woods falls to 7-21 on the season, 5-13 in conference. Mid-Continent improves to 6-21 on the season and 6-11 in conference. Owls are done here at Anderson Arena. We thank you for joining us for all Owls action this season. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. They'll close out the regular season at Hannibal a week from tonight. It's a second half of a women's men's doubleheader.